How did you feel going into this game? Because look at it, what a massive, massive football result you had today. I thought you were absolutely outstanding for every man out there.
Yeah, definitely. I think, look, we're all old enough and we've all played enough games to realise the last 3 games we've had a little bit of a blip, and we knew today that we had to go out there and win the game and get 3 points. You know, there's 15 games left in the Premier League, and at the end of the day, if you want to win, if you want to stay top, you need to keep winning. So, yeah, it was a massive result from everyone today, and it was a great performance.
Well done, mate.
Dec, Tim Sherwood here, mate. Having played for West Ham and now Arsenal, there wouldn't have been many times you want Tottenham to win. But maybe tomorrow night.
I know. You put me on the spot there, to be honest. Yeah, look, obviously it's a massive game, but we're in tomorrow. We're training because we've got a semi-final on Tuesday. So if I can watch it, I will. But if not, I'm not too bothered. Just we've got to control what we can control and keep winning games. You know, there's not long left to go. Every game's a cup final. We need to have this mentality now towards the end, and we've got to keep pushing. So what will be, will be.
Pretty much the perfect away day.
Yeah, listen, you can't get much better. We know how tough it is to come here. They've been in good form, but yeah, 4 goals and a clean sheet, which is something that we've been trying to improve in the last few games. You know, defending our goal, defending our box, and so we're really happy with it. And today was a great day.
Yes, we won't dwell under this game, so we're not ready to have on an average day against the best side in Europe an easy win here at home. Was always a difficult game. Of course, we were hoping for a better result anyhow, but today you have to say they've shown all their quality, and we didn't have our very best day, and for that we move on. We will put this game pretty quickly to bed and then concentrate on the upcoming tasks.
The team showed a real dominance, resilience, character, and then obviously quality. So when we had the moments to punish them, we certainly did that, and everybody, the starters, the finishers, I really like the attitude of the team.
It's gone down as an own goal. Do you think it should be yours?
How can that be an own goal? It was going on target. If the keeper's not in the goal, then it goes in. So I don't understand how that's an own goal. So Premier League, please take a look at that and fix it for me.
Steph, you have a look at it first. Do you agree?
I agree. Why not give it to Madueke? He had a great game, and I think we've been speaking about Arsenal's strength and depth a lot this season in terms of what it takes to get to that next level and to win titles. And I think today was a huge evidence of the Arsenal squad that they have. And I think for me, Madueke played a massive part for that to come in for Bukayo Saka, coming in 10 minutes before kick-off and trying to play with the quality and the intensity that's expected, and he did a great job on that right-hand side. This comes from a second phase corner. He's patient, he has good quality, and it puts a ball into the box, and it's up to Zubamendi to get his head on it. And this is the contentious goal. I think we have to give it to him. It's a great delivery in that near post, and it makes it difficult for Leeds, and Leeds really struggled. And not only just his delivery, but his movement, his awareness of space, and trying to mix up his game, and allows people to get in the box. And another day with a better cross with his weaker foot, that could have been another goal for Arsenal. And I think this just shows the strength and depth to bring in Martinelli on that right-hand side again. Same type of movement, ball from Odegaard, Martinelli on this right-hand side, being patient, recognising when's the right time to cross on his weaker foot. And Gyökeres with his 6th goal this season, Arsenal's goal from open play, and then another number 9 coming on, Jesus, experienced player, shows his real quality, strength against Leeds, and a great finish. And I think today for Arsenal it could have been a difficult game at Ellen Road, but they really silenced the crowd, and it was overall real team performance.
Steph's just shown some of Arsenal's great play from, open play, their goals from open play, but still OG is their joint second highest scorer. So we know the set piece is so important to them, and we're not going to kind of sit here and wax lyrical about that. We know the stats. You have been set a challenge, which is to look at it from a different angle.
Well, I wish some coaches up and down the Premier League might do the same, because every single week we see the same setup, and we've seen it today from Leeds. The goals are so important, set plays, and I'm taking nothing away from Arsenal. They're absolutely brilliant, the best in the league. But if you look at the Leeds setup, I see this every single week. I see Arsenal load up the back, all the Leeds players in the zone, they're all watching the ball, and they just cause carnage, the Arsenal players from around the back. They've got a run and jump on the blind side of the Leeds players, and it's just mayhem. This time they get it clear, but again, every single setup's the same. And these Arsenal players around the back, you see all the Leeds players, they're facing the ball. He should be open the shoulders, see where the Arsenal players are coming from. He's try and get a block, try and get a charge. But again, the Arsenal players rubbing their hands thinking, this team have set up the same as the team last week, Man United, the team before. Someone can try something different to try and stop this brilliant attack. I'm not taking nothing away from Arsenal. I'm looking more at the defensive side of things. How can they do this better? Look at the many bodies. I think there's actually 16 bodies in there, including the goalkeeper. It's pandemonium. Darlow can't get a clean punch because he can't get near the ball. That's the part of their job, keep it alive. And look at Calvert-Lewin. He's the near post hole man. And yes, he's a striker, but he should stay in that position. Watch the space here that Zubimendi scores from. If Calvert-Lewin stays there, he heads us clear, Gabby. He steps up for no apparent reason. It's a brilliant ball, don't get me wrong, from Madueke, and a fantastic header. I'm not trying to take it away from Arsenal's setup, but it's poor defending from Leeds. And the first 2 goals, which sort of killed the atmosphere. You know, the atmosphere is like at Ellen Road, it's brilliant. But these 2 first goals killed them. And this is the own goal from Darlow, but we do think it should have Madueke. But I think he shouts here, Darlow, but you know, Calvert-Lewin should really duck. It's a real mess at the back, don't get me wrong. It should be given to Madueke, but it's a mess. So bear with me now. I'm going to just try and say, what can you do different? People at home, what can you do different? And we've just sort of done a bit of a graph. I'm just thinking, how do you sort of release the numbers, making more space in the box? If Leeds leave 3 up, just for example, Arsenal are going to have to leave at least 3, if not 4 players back to defend this set play. So what that does now in the Leeds defending box is a lot more space, both for the goalkeepers, for the defenders to go and head it. And yes, people say there's more space for the attackers as well. But a part of all them numbers in the box, it causes so much confusion defending corners. And I just wish a coach up and down the corner would go, do you know what? We'll leave 3 up. What are Arsenal going to do? Ask a question off Arsenal what they're going to do, because they do. Every team seems to do the same thing and they keep conceding. So it's just something to think about, Gabby.
And Monaco, does it have done?
Yeah, Monaco done, I think, one of the last teams to do it. I don't remember too many teams in the Premier League doing it. No. And they didn't score from that, you know. So I mean, they could still score with leaving 3 up, but at the same time, you know, I think it's something maybe teams might look at. Let's
just wait and see, shall we, Shay, if they're watching tonight. For Arsenal, though, to go to a hostile environment like Ellen Road, Leeds have only now, after that game, lost 2 in their last 11. They've been on a great run of form. That scoreline, that performance is one that will quieten any nerves that might have started to have crept in.
Yeah, definitely, because I think there's been a lot of noise about Arsenal's recent performances and results and the focus on where they are scoring their goals. So to go to Ellen Road and perform the win, they are in the driving force now.
7 points clear. OK. Winless in their last 5 in the Premier League, Liverpool face Newcastle, who haven't won a league.
Yeah, busy period, isn't it, for Arsenal? But look, 7 points. It looks like a healthy lead, doesn't it? Of course, Aston Villa and Manchester City both playing tomorrow. But they needed to react, didn't they, after 3 games without a win in the Prem?
Yeah, in particular, the manner of the defeat last weekend in terms of defensively, and the noise was getting a little bit louder, as you'd expect, because of the pressure that they're going to be under. It's going to be very, very tough going to Ellen Road, going to Leeds, who are in a good run themselves, who are always going to be tough at home with themselves, who are always going to be tough at home with that crowd. But I thought they handled everything perfectly. I thought their performance was superb from start to finish, with the disappointment of Saka going off in terms of the warm-up and Madueke coming on, who was probably one of the best players on the pitch, ironically. And that, I think, was a big win ahead of the of City and Villa playing.
Yeah, and look, Madueke got the assist for the first goal, didn't he, for Martin Zubimendi in a fixture, Danny, which Al says it was a potential banana skin for them.
Well, Leeds have been terrific. They've been on a great run, and especially the home form. So people were thinking this could be a banana skin. It was far from it. To be mentally prepared to start a game when you think you were on the bench tells me a lot about him. He's very direct. He's looked really confident since he's been at Arsenal, and earlier in the season when he filled in for Saka, he was terrific as well, and that's a brilliant ball. That's actually your holding midfielder getting in there and getting a header, and he does pop up with the odd goal for someone who's supposed to be the defensive-minded one.
As good as an assist here, Madueke, Carl Darlow.
I mean, the ball's a brilliant ball, but having said that, Leeds should deal with it. If you look at it, there's actually no real Arsenal pressure on the goalkeeper, Carl Darlow, and they make a right hash of it at the near post. Yes, it's a tough ball to deal with, but it should have been dealt with better from whoever in there, Calvert-Lewin or the keeper, Carl Darlow. One of them has to get rid of it at that near post, and they didn't, and they went on and got punished again.
Is the jury still out on this man, Viktor Gyökeres, Al?
Yeah, I think so. There's still plenty to ask, and hopefully from an Arsenal point of view, plenty to come from him, because he went through earlier and missed a big opportunity. So to have that one again and put this one away this time will do his confidence the world of good. But good ball in, and he shows good strength in holding the defender off and getting the contact that he wants.
Yeah, he's Arsenal's top scorer with 6 in the Premier League. He scored 4 in his last 6 in all competitions. What about Gabriel Jesus, Mr. Murphy? Because it feels like he's a bit of a new signing to him. He's missed so much football. You wonder where Arsenal would have been had he stayed fit.
I've always been a big fan of him. He's strong, he's quick, he can play in various positions. This is a brilliant goal, strength, good finish. And actually, I think I'm right in saying he's the only one there who's actually won a Premier League before. So it's important to have him around from the footballing perspective, but also for that little bit of experience and guidance of going through those big games. And I also think as well, I'm a big believer in that having competition for places enhances the level of performance. And Gyökeres knows now he's got to start scoring more regularly, or he's going to take his place like he did last game.
Yeah, they need Bukayo Saka back fit quickly, don't they? I'll have a look at the injury in the warm-up. It looks like an injury to his left hip. And, of course, the games are coming thick and fast. The second leg against Chelsea on Tuesday, big player.
Yeah, it wasn't as if there was a knock or anything like that. It was just with him running with the ball, and you can see him straight away there. And Mikel's right, there's no point in taking a risk with him. So, particularly with the quality that Arsenal now have to replace him.
Arsenal doing all they can. There's plenty of people saying, look, especially after that run that they had with 3 with no win, it's going to repeat itself again. The muscle memory of not.
I didn't think it would. I spoke about this after the United game. I thought it was going to kick them on. You know, just give them a little reminder that they're not going to have it all their own way. And with the quality of squad they've got and strength in depth, I expected a really solid performance. Well, I'll go as far as say I predicted them winning today. So I think they'll win it. I think they're the best team in the league. I might have a different mindset if anyone beneath them was able to win every game. But the teams below look vulnerable. Villa lost at home to Everton. We know that City are giving up chances in the games they play. So I still fancy Arsenal personally.
Yeah, stay with us right on the Saturday wrap because